Hi, thank you for viewing our video. Today we're going to do a magic act. This is how scaffolding usually shows up on the job site. We're going to put that whole trailer full of scaffolding onto what we call the scaffold rack. We can put 100 cross braces on the large side of our scaffold rack, and on the other side we can put 105 lineal feet of safety rail on the other. Next, we can put our walk plank in. Hopefully these days are numbered. We stack the frames one side, then to the other, just like you do when you're stacking on a trailer. We have safety slots in the rail every foot, so that if the bottom of the panel were to slide, it will catch them. We like to lean one back to keep them in place, whether moving or just storing.
52 frames, enough scaffold to do 105 lineal feet, 4 scaffold high, or 420 lineal feet of scaffold, all on the scaffold rack.
These types of frames we can put 26 screw legs, 13 outriggers, and 26 pads all in the scaffold rack. When doing this, we recommend plywood in the back and in the front while going down the road, because we all know the DOT does not have a sense of humor. With these types of frames, we can put 46 3-inch high, 7 feet long aluminum plank, enough for 322 lineal feet of aluminum plank. When tying down, I like to go through the end frame with the strap. It seems to stay in place much better. The top one is just fine. The scaffold rack can be loaded from either the side or from the end. I particularly like the end way. This way we have 4 straps holding them in place. Now doesn't that look a lot better than that? Well, now that we have our scaffolding loaded onto our scaffold rack, now it's on to the next job, where we're going to build some scaffolding and show you how easy it is using the scaffold rack. First, we take out the outriggers and the screw legs. Then we're on to build the scaffolding. Everything in one spot,
Easy to get to braces.
and also easy to walk off frames. Now, after putting the plank on,
It's time for the next layer.
notice how going off the end, there are no steps, and about as easy as it gets. I think we can all agree that this is the way putting scaffolding up should be. After we get the frames off, we move the walk plank to make it handy to get at the cross braces. Then, when tearing down, easy access to braces, and then we put the walk plank back and start stacking the frames back on the scaffold rack. It's also easy when you walk the frames all the way back to the rack and easily stack them on the scaffold rack. As we mentioned before, we recommend using plywood or plastic panels so that if you have parts inside, they stay where they belong. When putting the scaffold rack on from the side,
We recommend using block racks.
or something similar for tying down purposes. There you have it. And thank you, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video debuting the scaffold rack.